the Raw Women's Champion. And ladies and gentlemen, in 2 weeks at the T in California, Ronda Rousey will take on Nia.
Be extremely different come TLC when the champ.
The following contest is a women's division tag team match. Give us the planet, Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
Kickoff Monday Night Raw.
Her tag team partner from Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
Ronda Rousey has had her own issues as of late with Natalya trying to put those problems behind her here tonight.
I think Natalya just needs...
Absolutely right, Renee. I mean, if Natalya's anything less than 100% focused.
The irresistible force.
And her tag team partner,
become a major factor heading to the aforementioned title match. Rousey surrounded in the ring before Ronda's friend Natalya.
Intercepted by the Riot Squad. A 3-on-1 attack outside.
Natalya chase off the Riot Squad. And Ronda's title defense could be issues for the champion.
Well, certainly is, if not.
Well, guys, Tamina said herself.
Whoa, hang on a second.
Riot Squad led by Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan in the middle. Tamina, Nia.
That's all about.
And Ronda Rousey trying to fight back. Nia Jax unloads now on Nia Jax. And Tamina now getting involved in this.
Tamina said her and Nia are savages of the highest order, and this is a prime example.
Ronda hit hard, and now the Riot Squad turns their attention to
tonight.
Addie fighting with everything she has, with the numbers game inevitably.
Over the past number of weeks, the insults to her late father. And Corey, that you mentioned the table.
I have a fist.
Defenseless. First Nia Jax attack to her friend Natalya, and now Nia and Tamina again is big leg drop by Jax. Oh my God, Natalya driven through the table. For the Riot Squad laughing about this. Ronda Rousey is serious.
And Tamina admiring their handiwork as well as that of the Riot Squad, Nia and Tamina. Right elbow, she might be seriously injured. Start Monday Night Raw.
Versus Nia and Tamina, but the Riot Squad would be coming down to the ring and
felt allowing Nia and Tamina to immediately get the upper hand.
Would leave her seriously injured, and then Ronda trying desperately to get to her.
Nia and Tamina, just a dominant duo, laying waste to
the Riot Squad, working as a trio, driving Natalya.
First the super kick, then a double power bomb, driving.
Betty, where you heard it? The new head of the women's division here on Monday Night Raw, making her to relive the action of Survivor Series and get right into the ring with WWE Superstar, available on all major VR platforms. If you don't have a VR headset, like you've never seen it before.
Appointed by General Manager-elect Baron Corbin to oversee the... Now, with great power comes great responsibility, and so I promised... With that being said... We're gonna try this once again, shall we? We have an opportunity for all of you to get to really know Sasha and Bayley. You know what? So please allow me to introduce Sasha Banks and Bayley.
It's boss time!
You can't say that when a goddess...
Sasha Banks and her explained, answered some tough questions from the WWE Universe. That was a setup on the part of Alexa Bliss. She's had her problems with these two in the...
All over it.
Listen, you cannot blame Alexa Bliss for the actions of her the universe to enjoy.
Well,
that's why we're going to do it all again.
All right, I think that Alexa Bliss better...
On her first night on the job, she wasn't expecting to be appointed.
All right, fair enough.
I appreciate it. Now, like I said last week, this is an open forum. You roll in. So who has the first question?
Hold on. Before we start, same person's gonna... Mickey and Fox come out here and try to jump us again.
Glad you brought that up. I do apologize. I had no idea that was gonna happen. That's in the past, water under the bridge. So who has the first question?
Hi, my name is Zach, and this question is using Bayley.
Ooh.
Oh no. Isn't that right, Graves? Yeah? Oh man.
That's true.
Wow. It's all right.
Oh, that's so sweet. You, I like your hair. You.
If you could have a match with...
Together?
Yeah.
One.
Got them.
Those are some great dream
Any more?
matches.
Said any more, boo? Open up your ears.
Oh, you.
It's a silly question, but if you could have any...
Man, that's a tough question, but I mean, actually, no, it's not. It's really easy.
Always disappoint me, don't you, Bailey?
Die.
Let the woman do her job, Graves. You've already interfered.
Use the force, Charlie.
Superpower?
Okay. I am the one that took your title, but that's fine.
Will you bring to the Raw Women's Division in 2019?
Well, we did have an amazing first ever all-women's pay-per-view at Evolution. I know for both of us, we want to be the... Oh, yeah. That's it.
No. On my watch. After I reprimanded you last week, I'm sorry, but and you try to pull another stunt like this, but Mickey, Alicia, you will be facing.
What an announcement by the goddess, the new...
Bam. Whoa! That thumb on X. Dad, come out.
I'm coming.
Hi. There. Good one.
With over 1,000 games on Nintendo Switch, there's a game...
Nintendo Switch system, while supplies last.
Tag team match against Alicia Fox and Mickie James in a
worthy leader. Alexa Bliss has proven herself worthy of the position she's been
Out hard.
Oh,
Do
listen.
you have a rebuttal?
No, not right now. I mean, not...
And you guys might be on a good foot.
And to further illustrate, it was Alexa Bliss that single-handedly prevented the attack. Alexa Bliss was prepared. For that, she deserves to be applauded.
to the head of the women's division here on Monday Night Raw.
Example of that right now.
You have to wonder what Alexa's Ronda Rousey and Natalia by Nia, Tamina, and the Riot Squad.
Alexa Bliss wants to be this businesswoman. She can learn how to fire on all cylinders. Tonight, turn
Bailey and Sasha from an attack. Bang! Couldn't save Bailey from that boot.
Sasha Banks, Dana Brooke on the outside of the ring looking on, and Fox and Jen.
Women, it's smart. I think there's a high demand for it.
I think it's kind of ridiculous. Their goal is to win. It can't happen. It's not a thing.
Wasn't Bob Backlund that?
Maybe.
Bailey moving out of the way, and Fox inadvertently kicking.
Alicia Fox.
That was fantastic alliteration, Renee. And the
Tag is drop kick, and would love to win this match with Alexa Bliss looking on. Roll through now. Sasha drags Fox toward the middle of the ring. And now looking for the in trouble.
Alicia's hanging on with everything she's got left, and Mickie to the save.
Now tag made, and Mickie James, the multi-time women's champion. And Sasha firing back with the right hands. And kick right to the face. Cover by Mickie.
And Sasha, they're clearly on the same page.
Oh, nice back suplex by Bailey. And sends Bailey out of the ring. Sasha from behind, roll. Tag. Bailey legal. And they stick it to Bliss here tonight. Alexa Bliss applaud.
Job she did in the decision she made.
That's exactly what I think she's applauding. A little.
On Monday Night Raw. Well, last week on Monday Night Raw, WWE fans, we understand he's been inoculated. And Dean M on Raw. And you know what? You want to talk about what has been a 3-on-1 assault by Corbin, Lashley, and Drew McIntyre.
Well, let's call it what it is. Elias had no business interrupting the all
on Monday Night Raw. Lashley, Corbin, and McIntyre would assault Finn.
The Claymore from Drew McIntyre.
And now that has led us to Drew McIntyre, a path. So GM-elect Baron Corbin will present Drew with a very...
Weeks from the TLC pay-per-view when the general manager-elect and his rise to power, and it's coming up next.
Big Loud Records recording artist, country music singer Morgan Wallen to the troops.
Changing the women's division. The Riot Squad just crossed.
A great tag match to kick off Raw, but just so you know, I sent the Riot Squad home.
At some point tonight, myself in the hallway and catering in the locker room.
But in a good conscience,
cannot let you do that. But
Hey, I'm gonna find myself a tag team partner.
And Nia Jax and Tamina, we'll see who she has in her corner. That's coming up next.
Seth Rollins would lose control of himself and his emotions, and Dean Ambrose, that Ambrose walked down to the ring with, and then would go after the lunatic fringe.
But Dean Ambrose would capitalize using the gas mask little dirty deeds.
It is a scene that has become all too familiar. And now to TLC.
And it seems like week after week, Dean Ambrose becomes
Every single week, I don't know what you want me to say. How can I say more than what we just this?
I mean, do you know or do you not? It's
For you.
Anyway, let Renee respect her privacy, and we'll move on now to a match between Ronda Rousey and Natalya against Nia Jax and Tamina. Right before and Tamina to attack.
The Riot Squad would bring a table with them to gain the upper hand on Ronda and Natalya.
You know, Corey, we've Nia takes on Ronda Rousey in 2 weeks in TLC for the Raw Women's Championship.
See, Ronda Rousey is in a great deal of trouble. She attempted for the Raw Women's Champion.
And then this leg drop would take out Ronda Rousey. Natalya driven through the table by the Riot's
powerbomb right through the table. A rough period to suffer an injured arm. We'll keep you updated as we find out.
Going to be choosing as her tag team partner to take on the two of you later on this season with Ember Moon.
Both kind of hoping that you were going to. Now I know that sounds ridiculous, just as ridiculous. I know why Ronda chose Ember. I eliminated Ember at the. And you want to know why she keeps jumping her from behind? Now tonight, from across the ring, rearrange her appearance. Then we're gonna, let alone the beating we just gave her tonight, on what's my historic path to reclaim the Raw Women's.
Cataclysmic destruction coming to WWE.
Speaking of destruction.
Introducing first, the team of Nia Jax and
Published earlier tonight.
And W forever. And by Mattel's WWE Best.
Tamina imposed a beatdown to Rowdy Ron.
Player in the championship match that is coming in 2 weeks at the for Nia.
Without question, Tamina actually said earlier, our bloodline order.
And Tamina actually took great offense to Nia referring to her as the monolithic mute.
Calling her.
Raw Women's Champion, the baddest woman on the planet, Rowdy.
Back up in Ember Moon. Will it be enough to topple the Colossus?
On the worst of days, and after what happened to her friend Natalya earlier.
Tamina and Nia Jax attacking Ronda Rousey. Here comes.
The bell hasn't even rung yet. This match isn't official yet.
And Ember Moon now taking it.
Jax, big time kick from the champ.
Not the way that Nia and
Ember connects. Ronda flying through the air. Takes down.
Show tonight.
What a deadly duo, Ronda Rousey.
Really began her career as a protege for Nia Jax, and then Nia live on Raw next. Against Ember Moon and the Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey. Of course, Nia and Ronda Rousey.
That her and Nia are the epitome of perfected art in motion.
Farm drag.
Extra punishment on Ronda Rousey before we get to TLC.
To isolate Ronda Rousey, assuming she's not at 100% still.
Tag. Ember into the cover. And a kick out by Tamina. Nia Jax feels like she has unfinished business from this past. And that, just, is it enough to put Ember away? Hook of the leg and a kick out.
Keep in mind for Ember Moon.
A tag, and Ember Moon driven into the corner.
The ring once before. It's a different scenario than the first time they met. Oh, wait a minute.
That's
a good body shot will put your opponent down just as well.
But by Nia Jax, and Ronda realized Nia
wants to tag in her partner Ember Moon, and Nia now just woman hand
force. She won the women's battle royal back of the first ever all women.
Look at the power. Jax, but that's not it.
Nia Jax with a cheap shot, blasting Ronda off the.
Not legal, going to work on Ember.
And this is what Ronda's got to be ringside.
Ronda's got to learn to channel these emotions. She's already...
Nia's going to try to use that emotion against Ronda Rousey. Trying to...
Without question, you see Ronda Rousey when she switches gears.
By Tamina. And now...
Ember's got a long way to go. Can she...
And now Ember has a golden opportunity. Tag made. Here's Ronda. Here to Tamina. And now the knees. And Ronda wants
a little preview of TLC.
And it doesn't look like Nia Jax. Nia and Ronda. Oh, Ronda brings her into the ring. With the lefts and the rights. Body shots driving Tamina into the corner. Oh!
An elbow strike from Rousey. Tamina's rocked it.
Here's the cover on Tamina. Nia Jax gonna break things up.
Down goes Jax. Tamina still on her feet from behind. Gonna steal. Takedown by
Ember. Top Tamina where she wants her.
Time to break some arms.
Tamina gonna do. She's got a tap.
Tamina just forced the tap out.
Nia Jax looking on. She realizes, hey man, that could be me in 2 weeks.
Boom, hits the Eclipse, which opened the door for the baddest one.
Ronda Rousey, Ember Moon standing tall tonight. The question is, will Nia Jax become champion? Thanks for